Well, since we arrived down here to Homestead, Florida, we basically spent every single day stressing out, making phone calls, and going to see apartments that are either already have under contract or have 10, 15 other offers. So since we've arrived here, the last 3 weeks have been quite stressful, and we're quite exhausted and left after these 3 weeks of stress with just a feeling of basically impotence. We have not been able to find a place, and just needed a day to get away from all that stress and recollect and remember why we're down here and everything. So today we're gonna head down to the Keys, I think down to Key Largo, and we're gonna go and check out some dive schools down there that are doing conservation and chat with them and see what's going on and enjoy a day at the beach. So just a day to kind of have some respite and get away from all the stress and hassle of trying to find an apartment down here in crazy Miami. Well, I'm happy to say that we had a really nice day down in Key Largo. We got to explore down in the Keys a little bit. Stopped by a few dive centers that I had researched online. Said they were doing some conservation stuff, and I didn't let anyone know that I was coming there, so I didn't have any appointments set up or anything with anyone, but I just wanted to drop in and kind of ground truth what people say on the internet and my experience with a lot of these conservation centers, or so-called dive schools that do conservation. They tend to have a lot on their website compared to what they're actually doing on the ground, and the two dive centers that I went to today kind of seemed that way. I didn't see anything in the way of awareness posters, learning materials, or anything in their dive school lobby and area that would be educating people or directing them towards projects and things going on. A couple of project aware posters, and that's about it. But I did make it over to the Coral Restoration Foundation, and that was actually really nice. I came in and one of the interns was doing a lecture with some interns from Reef, which is another organization down here that's very active. And so it was nice to listen to their presentation, talk with them for a while. It seems like they do have a lot of great stuff going on, and so I hope to help out more with what's going on there at the CRF. But other than that, Nook and I went to the John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park, and that was really nice. So we walked around the mangroves for a while, went to the beach, walked around the jungle for a bit. Tuapru got a little overheated, so we had to find somewhere for him to get in the water, so he wasn't allowed on the beach. So after a hike, we did find a little spot in the mangroves where he could relax and enjoy the water and cool down. And then we got him a nice ice cream after that before we headed back up here. So overall, it was a really nice day, and we really enjoyed the Keys. Just a quick trip down there, but if I could, that's probably where I would end up living here in Florida, is somewhere like that rather than over in the busy city of Miami. So we'll see what works out here, finding a job and a place to work that is in a nice location, not just about money, but doing something good and in a nice place would be preferable. So it was a nice little bit of break from searching for apartments and stressing out on all the apartment apps and Facebook and dealing with realtors and then all the scammers and everything that are down here. But now I'll have to get back to the apartment hunting, maybe with a bit of a new mindset as far as where we're going to be hunting for apartments. But yeah, nice little trip today.